Good, whatever it is. I'm Antalous. Welcome back to Space Engineers. So, I'm on the toilet right now because I might have gotten a little bit carried away with realism. And no, that toilet doesn't really do anything. And I have a shower and a sink with non-working mirrors. We go out here and this is my actual room. Like, I finally built one. And I built sort of like a panic room. The idea would be that I'm going to eventually feed cameras to this spot. And I just say that that runs power, and here are weapons, even though this contains nothing right now. But yeah, I can even lie in this bed, as great as that looks. Oh yeah, that's great looking. So, and then we come out here, and here's my actual room with a non-working bed. And yeah, I can't use any of these as cargo containers, but yeah. So I have an air vent in here. I kind of wanted to do a recap of the base, given I've done a lot off camera. I added a TV here too. Eventually these will feed to something. And I asked for my wife's help with coloring choices. Given I'm not very good with that, she actually really liked this color. So it's staying in some spots, some of the more military spots. I've got the command deck area built, and if we come here, I can close all the doors at once, and shut them off to lock them. So we'll open those back up. I put an air vent in here too, given I figure this is kind of like an emergency fallback area, along with, that area off to the side of my room, but yeah, that place doesn't have its own supply of oxygen. So if we come through here, I'm actually leaving these doors shut now because, as you can probably tell, I put in mods, and I got slightly carried away with them. I'll show you the changes to here in a moment. One is, hey, there's light. And then the other change is if you come into here, I've improved the light levels in every room, and I added a hangar door here so I can get my mining ship through. And this is an airlock door, so this is supposed to be the main way that I get in and out of this area. Is my helmet on? It is. Good. Okay, let's go through this. And not actually a whole ton has changed out here other than I added a roof. I still haven't attached those batteries, but if you looked at the screenshot, the tile slate from the last one, you could probably tell why. I ended up tossing down a few reactors, and I think that was a really good thing. So here's my room again right here, and this ship, which I'm hoping to do something with eventually. Ooh, excuse me. Had a sneeze. So yeah, this ship, I built everything up, and it's just meh. It's here, I feel like. Like, it was super, super useful at the very beginning, and now it's just taking up space. Are my lights on or off? There, we're on. And so, yeah, this has to change. I don't like the black so much anymore. I liked it outside because it was good contrast, but in here, this place is just dark. And so we'll be getting some lights all over eventually. And yeah, it's just not of much use for now. So if we run back inside... I didn't think I'd be able to see through there as well. But one of the mods I installed was functional scratched glass. And so that lets me see through the windows a little bit easier. So we'll go back inside through our nifty airlock. And you can see oxygen is at high, so we're going to open our... Whoa! Oxygen is suddenly at low, and now it's at high again. And I don't know why that happened. We'll keep our helmet on, I guess. So... yeah, lots and lots of lighting here. If we come down these stairs, here's our single reactor. I was gonna put in two, but then I decided I need to wait. Oh, this is damaged. How did that happen? Probably when I was trying to remove some of the final edges of the stone. Here's our 4 refineries and access to other stuff. I haven't put any upgrade modules on these. I really should have, but if I go to one of these, you can see why I kind of didn't really bother. I mined a ton of uranium and a bunch of other resources. So yeah, that will be getting taken care of. And we will have resources for days. The Gatling guns are also now on a, a conveyor system. There we go. That's English. Our helmet's on. I'll go show you that real quick. There's still some work that needs to be done, mainly out here, and I need some assemblers because, yeah, it's still a bit of a pain. but it's less of a pain now. So anyways, I put in an ore detector. Here's our conveyor system up to a single cargo container that will hopefully eventually lead to the rest of the base, and our antenna so we can see all the ore all over, because that's way useful. Oh dear. I am out of hydrogen, and do I have any resources? I don't think I do. Nope, not steel plates at least. Okay, this has happened a few times, and you'd think I'd like work things like this out by now, but nah. That's way too much effort. It makes things way too easy. So, and the color doesn't actually matter, so we'll do that there. And we'll put one of these there. And why can't I build that right there? That seems rather peculiar. Let's grind these down real quick and get that fixed. Like I said, you'd think I would have fixed all this stuff by now, so I'm not just constantly running out of hydrogen down here. But no, I haven't. So anyways, we got our little ramp up. That will probably actually stay for a while, because I kind of like it. Like, that's the first time I've run out of hydrogen down there. Although, that blocks our miner from getting down there. We'll reorganize it in a bit. Maybe face it this way, or something. But yeah, that's our base for now. And so I'm thinking the biggest changes that we need are better lighting in here. Like I said, like that refinery area that we built over there. And we need to do something with this ship, and I really want more ship storage. So I think the plan will be, let's tear this ship apart. And for starters, I'm just going to move the assembler over onto where the reactor was. So our assembler, if I recall right, is right under here. And we'll cut this out real quick. And decide a page that I can put it on. I think this one would be good. So part of what I'd like to change is I'd like to make this a block shorter. And I think that will actually be pretty easily doable. Ooh. Right, I keep stuff in the assembler. Who knew? Inventory is full. Well, off-node hydrogen. Right. You know, that whole reason why we built stairs a moment ago or something like that. Oh. Inventory. Let's get rid of all this. And man, this is a little tedious. Inventory is full again. Ugh. Construction components. Oh, geez. This is going to take forever as long as I'm trying to keep that assembler in my inventory. Also, can I fill these real quick? No, but I do have full ones on me. Oh, right. This is what happens when you just cut away random pieces of your ship. I guess that's not so random, but still. Actually, I think I need that display. Oxygen. Where is my oxygen generator then? Because I swear it was right there. Right here. Oh, and everything's powered down. That's why. Well, I think going on foot will actually still work for a little while. Drop off all the nickel, which really I should be moving over. But hey, I'll do that in a little bit. So we'll run in to here. And oh yeah, another change I should probably mention is on this mining ship, I got rid of the front conveyor because I never actually built that Gatling on there. I couldn't find a way to make it not stick way too far out or just put it on the side with the battery there. So yeah, and then I added some more forward thrusters. So we've gone from 2 to 4. I think that will be helpful. We'll just use our nifty ramp as my grinder bobs up and down very dangerously. You guys never try this at home. And we'll use this page. I think we'll just get rid of the normal Gatling gun. Wow, that is not how you spell assembler. Okay, so just one of these for now I think we'll do. And weld it up. Another thing that I need to address is storage in this area. I've been trying to figure out the best way to do it. I wanted to hide some under here, but I kind of built this too short to be able to hide a large cargo container, so that's not really gonna work. Oh, and I can shut off my GPS marker for that ore over there. Like I said, I did a lot of mining, hence the uranium that we have. And weld this up. Keep welding. And more welding. Ooh, so exciting. Okay. And if we come, actually, the assembler. Go into our inventory, and if we drop off everything we have here, except for the steel and interior plates, even though I'd already dropped those off. What I'm thinking is that we'll run our lines from underneath our hangar 1 here. And so we'll want to make all this stuff airtight. Again, close all our doors. Because this is going to be open to the outside. It's kind of going to have to be. So it runs directly under the center line. So right through here, and we'll open that up. Jetpack off, no hydrogen. Cool, I didn't want it to turn on anyways. And then we'll use our fancy our fancy stairs over here. And I believe I keep a drill on me. Let's see, actually, am I aiming for the right spot? Is it centered here or not? Let's take a look. Yeah, it's centered. Cool. So we'll drill through the bottom and we'll connect it to this conveyor system underneath here. And then we'll connect that to the turret conveyor system. And so that will be the base completely linked with conveyors, or I want it to be at least. And yeah, that should work. Now the question is, can I drill straight? Oh. I don't recall putting this here, but I guess I did. I guess when I was building the walls, I built some of them deep on purpose. Because I like realism, just kind of sort of really a lot. Oh, I bet this is under the hangar door. Because I did build this around the hangar door on purpose. Which means I'm going to want to go even further down. But we'll get the line through first so I can know that that's going properly. So I really like realism in games, and so that's why I do a lot of this stuff. And that's why I wasted a ton of resources on a bedroom that will never actually be used. And wow, I apparently really damaged that plate. Okay, drill underneath all this stuff. And that's most of our line through. Okay. Let's fix this stuff before I completely forget about it. I'm guessing I landed that ship for a moment to work on some things, and I'm guessing that's where I landed it. Okay. So, let's see, how am I going to do this without hydrogen? Probably the same way I always do this stuff. And none of that should fall given it's all connected on either side. And then we'll go over here. Conveyor junction. There we go. And I still don't have enough small steel tubes. Okay. Anyways. Huh, that's a different color. Strange. And then we'll go to this. And now we gotta dive down. Underneath all of this stuff. And I guess I shouldn't weld that off quite yet, given I don't have a new way inside for when that's done. So turning on my jetpack like that actually just lets me stand up and make sure I'm standing up. So we'll build these through. That's part of the reason why I left that gap there, is I knew that this was the plan. Oxygen is low. We'll go grab some more. Actually, no, let's take this one out. Not without flying again. Okay, let's run back inside real quick. Oxygen 23%. And I'm trying to think if I have access to an... I do not have access to an oxygen generator. Well, oxygen generator. Without that. So, if we power this on, all that should come online. Okay. So we'll power on this ship, and I believe I left the thrusters powered off. So that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, it is powered on. And let's access this. There we go. And that should be our oxygen and hydrogen refilled. Wow. Lots of oxygen. Okay, so we can fly around when we need to. Let's see, what would we need? Small steel tubes, construction components. We have some construction components. Do we have small steel tubes? No, we do not. I mean, let's just continue ripping this up because this ship in it should have most of the resources we need. And then we'll not worry about this for the next ship. We don't have to worry about taking the exact same resources, at least. It's a little sad for me, honestly, to be tearing this ship apart, but I think it just needs to happen. We've really outgrown this thing. And with our hangar door the way it is, it doesn't even fit inside this base. So I think it's necessary to have this happen. And the version 2 I'm thinking will be a lot better, because part of this design was based on our lack of resources. Look, I never even finished that block. Weird. Okay, and then that should be good. Get out our little welder again. Watch it bob up and down as we run. Man, I'm gonna like poke my own eye out or something. It's probably the whole reason why I actually wear a spacesuit. It's because other than that, I wouldn't have any eyes because of the way I run. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so we'll get our junction back online, so that way we can refill our refineries. And I need motors still. Then I think the sledge right here will let us get to most of that stuff without using... Nope. It will not. Okay, so we'll do our usual method of getting to all this stuff. And I like having these unfinished blocks here as scaffolding. I feel like that's way useful. It's not used as much as it could be by most people, because it's just like, hey, I have hydrogen, why wouldn't I just use that? Because hydrogen actually is... Ooh. Forget sometimes where my pits are. Hydrogen, and depending on your survival scenario, may or may not be super common. And for me, I haven't really gone looking a whole ton, but I haven't just seen it lying around in bulk. And I need more construction components too, of course. So that's a lot of stuff that I'll have to be building to get this online. Just seeing if there's anything else before I make a trip to start all that up. Steel plates as well. And I didn't actually build a way to get under that. Oh, spider. I wonder where that is. And I do think that that's worth flying for. Above us, it looks like. Let's go kill another spider real quick. I don't do this very often. Oh, where is it? The way that they're aiming, actually, I think it's embedded in the rock above us. Probably above our little ceiling here. Is there anywhere other than that place I just barely fixed that's actively taking damage? Our hydrogen percentage is still good, so I don't know. I don't see it. But it's kind of sort of really annoying to have this happen. So anyways, I think I'm going to finish building our conveyor system to get this all online off camera. We'll close this door. I actually thought I was going to have to cut through the floor to be able to see where I needed to build all this. But yeah, so I'll build it off camera. We'll get the rest of the conveyor system online. I'll probably even tear down our little cargo ship over here off camera too. And we'll... we might build the next ship in the next episode. But anyways, I'm Antalous. I'll catch you later.